Hey everyone, the Hero Chef here. I'm really excited to share with you what we've been working on, see what you all make with it, and hopefully it doesn't break too many times. Watch this whole video, I'll try and keep it quick, but I'm going to show you how to use the tool, participate, and at the end I'll talk about the prizes. So this Sunday our competition starts and you'll be greeted by this page. If you liked, replied, or retweeted to this tweet, I will DM you your code you can use to register. That's why I asked you to follow me, so you'll actually see that DM. But be quick with it, because we only have 100 spots and more than 100 people are interested. If your code doesn't work, hit me back saying so, and I'll get you another if any are left. On that note, this is a lot of people to be using the tool. If it breaks, let me know as soon as possible. But if it's running slow, you can either wait, or I'm going to include the link to this fancy notebook that I put together that will let you both generate images using the same model we're using on your own and see what the video will look like when you're going from one to the other. It's super easy. All you've got to do is hit play on a few things. You can see these play buttons here. You'll enter a few different things like your prompt, width and height, and at the end, you'll be able to get down and see a little video interpolating between two prompts so you can see how that works. But anyway, back to the important stuff. This is our playground. The goal of the competition is to make a short video no longer than 40 seconds that's as compelling as possible. The idea is you make pictures you love, make a storyboard out of them, upload a song you have rights to or isn't copyrighted, and let it do the rest for you. So I'm going to break that down a little bit. Step 1. Pick what aspect ratio you want to make your video in. Is it a square, maybe for nostalgia? Is it an aspect ratio for TikTok, vertical maybe? Or is it widescreen to try and make a movie? You'll have to pick one. Step 2, generate the perfect pictures. This is easier said than done, and where you're going to be spending most of your time. To do this, you can type whatever you want in the box. A lot of the time, what you type in isn't going to be perfect. We added a tool that, surprise, uses AI to add some word vomit that may make your images better or at least give you some ideas. All you got to do is click here. You can also check out a ton of YouTube videos on how to do prompt engineering for Stable Diffusion, or check out sites like lexica.art, which have a ton of examples. You can go ahead and click on them and see what prompts people used to get some inspiration. If what you're getting is close to what you want, just go ahead and pick a different random seed for the image until you find one that you love. And when you do, all you're going to have to do is click on it to save it. So let's say over here, I really like this one and want this to be part of my video. I'm going to go ahead and click it, and you'll see it come down here in your saved images. Make sure at least one of your pictures has noggles in them to be eligible for the prize. It doesn't need to be the star of the show, but at least make a cameo. And once you've created an image, you can always click on the corner here to see how you made it originally with the prompt and the seed. Step 3, uploading your audio that you have rights to. A lot of you are musicians or producers, and we are so excited to see what you do with your own tracks. If you're like me, a mere mortal, don't worry. You can use anything that's copyright free or in the public domain. Shout out Beethoven. I feel like For Elise could be the background of something really awesome. But also, we've got tools to make your own super easy. First off is NounsDAO. One of our awesome judges, Super Tight Woody, put together this awesome tool where you can remix uncopyrighted sounds and record them live while mixing them to find something you like. Kind of like this. Click play or record, kind of change how the song is feeling live. That's one option. It's going to go ahead and record something for you. Another alternative that literally just came out this week is this tool called Refusion. I'm not going to go into how it works here, but it's awesome, and I will go into it a bit more deeply in our next weekly AI call on Tuesdays at 7 a.m. in the Noun Square Discord. If you don't know what that means and you want to join, message me. I'll get you a link. But what it looks like in the meanwhile, you can use this Hugging Space to type in whatever you want and get some sort of audio back. You can have it even go from one style to another. Once you get something, go ahead and download it, click Save Video As, and you're on to the last step, putting it all together. So you come in here, upload your audio, right in this middle piece, you've got it to be added to. Step 4, putting it all together. This part should be easy. You've uploaded your song, you have pictures you like. All you got to do is hit these plus buttons to add them down here. And you can hit play and add pictures where you want to in this timeline until you have something that you really like and you think is extremely compelling. You can, of course, make some fine-tuned edits by changing the numbers down here. Go ahead and hit edit and moving these pictures to wherever you like. And that's it. You're done. If you want to test what your video will look like between two images, you can do that in that Jupyter notebook that I just mentioned. But make sure you are really happy with your finalized version before clicking Cue Video Creation. For this time, I'm going to be manually approving each generation, and everyone only gets one. I'm only going to submit one. So I'm also going to make sure there's nothing too drastically not safe for work. So please try and adhere to that. Thanks. Last thing, prizes. We're going to have 5 ETH in prizes for this. We've got some amazing volunteer judges that should be familiar to all of you in the Nouns community. Joshua Fisher, Supertype Woody, Aptoshi, Ben Bodie, and 9999. Between them, they've got a lot of professional music and community management experience, and just in general, some great taste. They'll all be voting on their top 10. Out of those, we'll take the top 6 finalists, put the question to you, the community. We're going to post each of the finalists' videos on the same Twitter account that we started on here. And whoever gets the most engagement will win the grand prize of 2.5 Ethereum. The other finalists will all get half an ETH apiece. So make sure you think about what story you want to tell. Is it going to be a viral, widescreen, vertical video, or in a square? Who knows? All I do know is I'm excited to see what you guys build. Huge shout out to Honk for grinding to get this all together and scaled up for y'all. And if you have any questions or issues, hit him or I up, and we'll try and get back to you when we can. Enjoy the playground, y'all. Thanks for listening.